This is The Swimming Show.
Olympia swimming pool in Windhoek, Namibia. This is where the 2019 Cana Zone 4 Championships pool competition is being held. It truly feels like an Olympic event to me. The gears, the camaraderie, as well as performances, top class. And I, for one, cannot wait to share all that action with you. Dumelang nna ke Mmathapelo wa Gaphale, mme re la amogela mo thulaganyong ya The Swimming Show. Jaaka gale ga ke tsamaye ke le esi, Lebo Motswedi is standing by with the menu. Over to you, Lebo.
Mmathapelo. What a beautiful, very different country. A must-see.
The Swimming Show.
Today we introduce the Cana Zone 4 event from Windhoek. We feature the open water 5-kilometer event and we look at competition pool swimming. All this and more on The Swimming Show.
The Swimming Show.
Bagaetsho pele re tswela pele ka thulaganyo rona ke rata go le gopotsa gore our golden girl Caster Semenya o tshwaragane le kgang e bokete kgatlhanong le IAAF mme nka rata fa re ka kopana ra mo emanokeng. Caster, South Africa is behind you, so is the swimming show. Yaanong, the heat here in Namibia does not play and our swimmers definitely brought the heat to the water. A ga ntumele ka re mollo mo metsing. Check this out.
A diverse, unique African country, offering a multitude of opportunities to its 326,000 residents. This is the capital of Namibia and the venue for the Cana Zone 4 multidiscipline aquatic event. More than a dozen African countries, including Uganda, the Seychelles, and Kenya, are taking part in this junior event. Many age groups between 13 and 19 years of age will take part in pool swimming, water polo, and open water. Over the next few weeks, the swimming show will showcase our young continental talent.
Give it up, it's the host nation, people, Namibia!
The opening ceremony was a splendor of color as the proud nations marched their countries onto pool deck. South Africa had fielded a strong male and female squad in all three disciplines. A big moment. And for many of these young athletes, this is the first travel to a foreign country and taking part in a continental competition. Host nation Namibia put on a great display of organization and hospitality for the visitors. The Namibian Tourism Authority pulled out all the stops in showcasing their great country and what it has to offer. This was about competition. Yes, but most importantly, nation building and making new friends. Cana management were in attendance and wished the swimmers and coaches well in the next 5 days of competition.
Championships, we do really appreciate that.
To pay my compliments and appreciation to Zone 4.
We are once again gathered for the Cana Zone 4 Championships here in Windhoek for the 17th edition of this event.
Your being here is an indication on how much importance you attach to sports development in Namibia and the entire African continent.
Now to the athletes. I urge you to perform to the best of your abilities.
Dignitaries from the region were proud to be part of this event. Namibia is very hot this time of the year, so a slight breeze or the occasional thunder shower is very welcome.
It is time for a quick commercial break. When we return on the flip side of this, we continue to share some highlights with you. Stay with us. are some of the swimmers from Team Angola who are competing in the 2019 Cana Zone 4 Championships here in Namibia. Re la amogela gape e ke thulaganyo ya The Swimming Show mo kanaleng ya bobedi. We continue to share with you some Cana action, this time open water. Do enjoy.
Nearly 90 kilometers from Windhoek is the One-Up Dam, a picturesque pocket of water that will accommodate the open water leg of the Cana Zone 4 competition today. Nestled beautifully in a tourist and environmental resort, the water is clean and ideal for open water competition. Race convener and FINA referee Neville Smith leads the swimmers down the stairs to the water's edge. The 5-kilometer event will consist of 4 1.25-kilometer laps in a clockwise direction. 24 male and female swimmers get their water start. 5-kilometer lay ahead. Conditions are warm but windy. You'll notice the ripple in the water. Some swimmers thrive on this, but the younger, less experienced competitors will prefer a smooth, flat surface. 16-year-old South African Flippy van der Spey takes an early lead. He has gone out fast. We expect this event to be dominated by South Africans. A strong young squad is in Namibia. The depth of talent in this length of open water is immense. 15-year-old Denise de Villiers is in the chasing pack with leading female Lee McMorran, also a South African. Refule Mashao, contesting the 19 and over age group, was doing very well in the water. Namibia's Paddy Murphy was his closest rival in that age group. Van der Spey keeps a handsome lead on the first 2 laps. The swimmers from the Seychelles are fighting hard to stay with the leaders. "17-year-old Joanne Liebenberg from Namibia hangs in with the second batch of swimmers. Refule Mashao is doing well for South Africa and keeping a good pace with the younger swimmers. Lee McMorran is still the leading female, giving her male counterparts a run for their money. It is an honor just to take part here. Gaining experience and racing at higher levels of competition is what it's all about. Spectators have the opportunity of seeing the laps unfold right below their viewing deck. Flippy van der Spey maintains his lead. Behind him, the positions change, but it is looking good for the South Africans in their respective age groups. Nurayan Baha from Kenya and Namibia's Vicky Botha look promising to medal in their age groups. Another lap, and Van der Spey looks set to win if he can ward off any challenges from behind. The chasing batch have caught up slightly, but a lot needs to be done to haul in the leader. Anyone's chase for a podium finish. to the end of the final lap, and no one has challenged Flippy van der Spey. He wins the 5-kilometer race in 1 hour, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. He has a commanding lead over the next finishers. A race well swum. Van der Spey has good time to recover before the next swimmers close in on the finish. Matapela caught up with the age group medalists.
Flippy van der Spey, you are the gold medalist in the 5-kilometer. I think it is the 15 age category. Tell me, how did you feel when you were in the water?
The conditions is really bad. So my first lap was alright, and then the second lap everybody started catching, and I don't know what then happened. Then I don't know, energy came from nowhere, and after that I was happy to finish and very tired. So yeah, it wasn't bad.
Lee McMurran, 14 to 15 gold medalist in the 5-kilometer open water. Tell me, was it difficult racing with the guys, everybody in one race?
Yes, of course. I mean, at first I was a bit nervous for the race because I didn't think I was going to do well. And then I tried to stay with the pack. And then, because my coach told me try to stay with the pack, and then at the end you finish hard. So I just kept a constant pace, and then at the end I sprinted, expecting them to catch me, but then I sprinted so hard I didn't see them.
Dennis de Villiers, you just won in the age category 14 to 15, the 5-kilometer race. Tell me, how did you feel when you were in the water?
Obviously it was a very tough race at the start. Everyone went out hard, but on the end, obviously it all came together.
Catherine van Rensburg, silver medalist, 14 to 15 category, 5 kilometers. Tell me, you must be chuffed with your results.
Yeah, I'm very chuffed with myself. I trained very hard for this.
Yeah. Was it difficult competing with the guys all in one race?
Yeah, it was. I tried to stay by them and do good, yeah. Well.
Nurain, you are the bronze medalist, 14 to 15 age category, the 5 kilometers. The water looked really choppy. Tell me, how did you find it?
This was my first time swimming this, so it was very hard, but I had a lot of fun. My main aim was just to finish the race, so I had a lot of fun.
Joanne, first Namibian to medal in the 5K open water, and you came out third. Tell me, how was the race for you?
The race was tough. It was a big challenge for me. It was my first time swimming it, and I am very surprised that I did this well. But it was great. It was really great. The waters were a bit choppy with the wind coming to the end, but the competition was great, and it was a really nice experience.
Refilwe Mashao, 19 and over category at the Cana Zone 4 5-kilometer gold medalist. Tell me, what was going through your mind as you were racing?
I was planning to stick with Flippy because me and him are trained, we're best friends, we even rooming together, so it was good to be with him. So I'm happy with the gold medal.
Was it difficult with all the age groups and genders competing in one race?
No, it was actually more helpful because you don't want, if a girl's beating you, you're just no, I can't let that happen. So it's a good thing, yeah.
More open water action next time on The Swimming Show.
The Swimming Show.
We share with you some more Cana Zone 4 action. Stay with us. The heat in Namibia does not play, and these swimmers have also brought heat to the pool with some record-breaking performances. Kare Mollo Mometing. Check this out.
Late afternoon saw the swimmers and coaches prepare for the final session of Day 1 competition in the Olympic-sized pool of the Windhoek municipality. Our first event is the 50-meter breaststroke for boys 12 and under.
Take your mark.
Namibia's Ellis Quinn has had a good start. He's in lane 5. In lane 4, on his left, is Botswana's Khotla Mokobi. Very even in the middle section. Uganda's Shane Birungu is up with a chance. The crowds get behind their teams. Quinn from Namibia now with the lead. He touches first at 36.73 seconds. Khotla from Botswana gets in, just ahead of Biringu from Uganda and Zambia's Mutale Mwamba.
Coach Mbalo from Zambia, you are the reigning champions. Coming into these championships, did you have pressure to keep your title?
I think we trained adequately. I think we're really ready. Everyone has upped their game. It's nice to see everyone swimming really fast. Our squad isn't as big as last year, but I'm happy to say that we're still in the fight in the top league, so it's still looking good.
So who's your biggest competition coming into 2019, Cana?
Namibia and Zimbabwe. These guys have come with a big team, a fast team, and we're hoping that our team can just have that extra edge and put the fate in the competition.
5, Emma Kun, South Africa. 6, Shamiso Matonode, Botswana. 7, Yasmina Fawaz, Zambia. And 8.
The female breaststroke event now 50 meters. This is girls 13 to 14 years of age. Alicia Cox-Shan from Mauritius is in lane 4. In lane 5 is South Africa's Emma Kuhn with the green cap. Paige Brombasha from South Africa set the championship time of 34.48 seconds in 2017. Uganda's Kirabo Namutebi is looking very promising from lane 3. In lane 7, Yasmina Fawaz from Zambia is also in with a medal shot. Cox-Shan from Mauritius has the edge. She wins in 34.97 seconds. South Africa's Emma Kuhn gets second and Uganda's Namutebi places third. The boys 13 and 14 now, same distance, 50 meters of breaststroke. In lane 4 is Zimbabwe's Corey Reret. Namibia occupies lane 5 and 6 with Jose Kanjulo and Mika Berger. South Africa's Kian Keelock is in lane 7. The Zimbabwean 14-year-old Corey Weret has a commanding lead at this stage. The race is for second and third. Weret wins it for Zimbabwe, and it is a new championship record, 31.49 seconds. Namibia takes second and third, edging out Keelock from South Africa.
Coach Yanis, being the coach of the host nation, there must be a lot of pressure on you and your kids.
Yeah, it is a lot of pressure on the children. I think the children done their work in the water. They're preparing for another competition, but obviously it's a lot of pressure for the kids, yes.
And are you happy with their performances so far?
We are really happy with the performances so far. I think we are not under full conditioning still. It means there is still more to come, but we are quite satisfied with the performances, yes. We are happy.
Your biggest competition coming into this event?
The biggest competition is the South Africa Juniors and South Africa Seniors Nationals, and obviously the World Championships in the Budapest, which is happening end of August.
We stick with the shorter races and the breaststroke event. Girls 15 to 16 years of age. Zimbabwe's Paige van der Westhuizen is in lane 4. Megan Shepherd from South Africa is in lane 5. And teammate Ashton Volkwain is the other South African 16-year-old in lane 3. Van der Westhuizen now with a slight lead. Shepherd is fighting back. Ashton Volkwen looks next best from lane 3. And Paige van der Westhuizen will take this one, 35.43 seconds. Megan Shepherd gets second, and yes, Volkwen just edges out Zimbabwe's Hannah Mitchell to take third.
And open water swimming included in Cana Zone 4 for the first time in the championships history. Was it a big challenge with Namibia being the first country to host these disciplines?
It was a challenge, but luckily our venues for the water polo and the swimming was close by, and the accommodation was very close by. So the biggest challenge in terms of logistics was not too difficult. But I must be honest, it took a few fires to be put out along the way, which hopefully nobody saw.
I doubt anybody saw anything. Everybody has been delighted with what you've put together. What does Namibia as a country take away from hosting Cana Zone 4?
Look, I think if we as a country can start utilizing our venues and our country as a sports venue. I mean, we've had a world-class cyclist that we met and a world-class swimmer that's here to get altitude training. And I mean, they're coming here totally on their own steam. We didn't even know they are here. You know, it's something that I think we as a country must take on board. We offer a unique blend of tourism, sports facilities and nature that I think could be attractive to the world.
More pool action next time on The Swimming Show.
The Swimming Show.
This is the relay, and this is what it is all about. The spirit of the countries, the camaraderie, the excitement. We are here for this. Unfortunately for you and me, where you belong. Thank you for watching.